We are back into the comments of the live stream 2025 during the Arena Geisingen International. We skipped to the categories of the senior ladies, and we have again an expert speaker with us. Hello again, Magnus Norman Jeppesen. Thanks for coming to our live stream.
Yes, of course. Hello, Thomas. Back again here for the senior women of the 500 meter and also for the senior men and then later the points.
We've got the first heat. Inside is Maria Loreto from Bon Control World Team from Ecuador, Carol Gongora from Aviras Club Colombia, and Victoria Hanselkova from the Czech Republic. In front we see Maria Loreto. And we have some changes in the senior category we have to talk about. I think it's pretty interesting to see what changed since last year, and we have a qualification which is completely new.
Yes,
in Europe, I didn't see it before on roller skating.
No, I actually didn't see it on inline before, but we saw it from short track before this. The repechage, if I say it right, where we have 20 skaters qualifying today in the qualification for the 500. And then we have, I think, how many skaters is it tomorrow? 40 skaters?
21 to 84.
21 to 84 who has a new chance tomorrow morning for qualifying for the next round of the 500 meter. So there will be an exciting new little difference to the 500 meter this year in Arena Geisingen.
So we have 2 times qualification for the ace final. Qualification by by time. And in the first part of it, today we have the 20 fastest skaters going directly to the 8 finals, and position 21 to 84. They have to re-race tomorrow morning, I think.
It's a re-race, and then I think it's from positions tomorrow morning.
Yes. Positions? I'm not sure. We have a look.
Yes, I think we have to check to be sure.
I have a look, and you have a look on the race started. We see
right
Ivan
now,
Oches.
Ivan Oches, yes, creating a little gap to Jet Fransen and the Indian skater. Also pretty fast in the fly lap yesterday. Let's see what time she can do for the 500 meter. We had Maria Loreto from Ecuador, from the Bond Cortisol World Team, doing a 43.8 for the start. And for the repechage tomorrow, we have only the winner of the qualifiers for the 8 finals going on.
So high tense.
Yeah.
This is high tense.
Yeah.
If only the winner go to the 8th final, this is very, very.
Yes, I think it's
difficult.
a race to look out for tomorrow morning. I think it will be really exciting way to get also a second chance for the ones not qualifying in the first round for the 8 finals of the 500.
So and Ivan and Notches did the fastest time so far, 43.306.
And now Van Hood out on the track. Also a skater to go under the 15-second barrier yesterday for the senior women. Let's see what time she can do for her 500 meter today.
She's racing together with Katarina Metzkolitz.
Katarina Metzkolitz,
yes.
I think.
Now for the last lap, Katarina is in second place. Lee Jun Yang from Powerslide Asia on third.
And Van Hood with a nice gap down to the 2 last skaters, setting a time of
43.925.
Yes, currently placing third in the qualification so far.
Yes, and thanks to the guys in the data management, all the data is coming perfect for you as the audience and for us as the commentators. Perfect work done so far. All the preparations worked well between last year AGI and AGI this year. So hopefully you enjoy our live stream. And we have the next heat, only 3 skaters are racing. Some of the skaters don't skate the 500 meters. You know why?
I think some of the skaters, mainly maybe the long distance skaters, more focused on the points qualification tonight, and then decides not to do the 500 to save the legs a little bit. Maybe just going for the long distance overall instead of the total overall of the competition. But we still see some of the long distance skaters also doing the 500, and of course also the fly lap to really get in for the overall ranking, trying to do the best 500 meter they can, even though they normally train mostly for the long distance races.
And we see Yi-Husan Liu with a 43.74. And Leonie All also raced a fast heat from NA Racing International, time 45.04. Oh, another really fast skater is announced. Skater from the Arena Geisingen Cali skate team from Guatemala, Dalia Sobranes. You see here in the start box, number 1 at the right end of your screen.
And the special Arena Geisingen suit I see is the blue one they're racing in today, I think, the sprinters. While maybe we'll see the long distance in the pink one, and the long distance men in the orange one.
Also on the track, Laura Files from Tex Racing Team. And also on the track, Raquel Rios from AP Skating Colombia.
And really see this camera angle from the middle. I really like it now. When we see this point of view from the middle of the track, the new camera we're having here in Geisingen, I think it looks so cool on the live stream. Really creating some nice pictures.
This is a cable camera.
Yeah, the cable camera.
It's beneath the roof, and it's following all the skaters. It's 60 kilometers an hour fast, so
wow. Then they can follow the skaters.
It's fast enough for our skaters. And we have Dalia Sobranes with 44.651. Not the fastest heat so far.
A little gap down to Van Van Hood in 4th position in the 43s. I think we have to see the fastest skaters going around 43.
Laura Files and from Tex Racing did a 45.34, and now another very strong skaters on the track, Gabriela Vargas.
Gabriela Vargas, one of the long distance skaters, also doing the sprint actually to be in the position for the overall ranking here in Geisingen. So for her, the mission is actually to do the best 500 meters as possible, so she can be placed well for her overall.
Yes, and also Sofia Ruiz from Powerslide is racing with her, so there are only 2 skaters on the track. Now back for the last track, for the last lap. Sorry.
A pretty smooth corner from Gabriela Vargas there. Even though she's a longer distance, she still can do a pretty good 500, I think.
Let's see the time. 44.665.
That's a good one as well.
And for Sofia Ruiz, 44.983. And we will continue with heat number 7. In heat number 7, we see 4 skaters at the start line. Robin Brunek, Anwar Milano, Martina Pita, in the suit of Arena Geisingen, Nelly Fernandez and Yerin Lee are on the start list. Let's see who started. With this new camera, you see how fast they are. I think
Yes, I think
it's
you can
very
really
impressive.
You can really follow on the middle from seeing the straight, and also here like the corner from the inside. I think it's a pretty cool angle from the camera. Something that's actually has been better the last couple of years is the live stream of most races. Also last year at the World Championship we even had like I think it's like a camera
arm.
Yeah, camera arm that could follow the skaters from the inside as well. But I like this cool wire where the camera is going from one side of the arena to the other to actually follow the skaters on the whole lap. And the time from Alison Bernardi of 44.5, going in 5th position so far.
Also very fast. The Korean skater Yerim Lee with 44.588. Martin Bita with 44.724.
And right
currently
now,
11th.
yes, and right now the time to beat to get in the first qualification round of the senior women is 45.733.
We are a fan from Double F at the start. Also Jessica Rodriguez, who's the 3rd skater on the inside.
Right now taking the first position here in the first corner of the 500 meter. Also more of a long distance, I think. Probably also going for a good result on the overall ranking.
Yes.
But now on the outside we see the Chinese Taipei skater trying to get a pass, but rejected by Jessica Rodriguez.
Rodriguez skating along the inner line.
Really protecting that inner line. In the heat, you don't want to fight so much with your concurrents. You want the fastest time possible. And that's also what I think Jessica Rodriguez is trying here. She's trying to skate as fast as possible, but also protecting the inner line so she will not be overtaken on the inside.
So 45.118 for Jessica Rodriguez.
And next up we have Larissa Geiser, Nikki Nordegraf, and Paige Dawson, I think, from the US.
Larissa Geiser surely going for the overall.
Yes, for sure. She's also one of the long distance skaters who can actually do also quite good on the sprints. And the false start here.
Nikki.
I think from Nikki Nordegraf, yes.
How can you get your head free after a full start?
Yeah, it's always a bit of stressful situations to do the false start, but you just have to refocus and then make sure not to do the second one, of course. Yeah, we see here the yellow card for Nikki Nordegraf. It can also be stressful to have this yellow card already in the first round of the 500 meter. I mean, you can do a false start again in the other races, so you really don't want to have a false start that early.
Oh, look our new camera. It's amazing.
Yes, it's really nice. Larissa Geiser putting up the pace. Nikki followed closely by Nikki Nordegraf.
Paige Dawson in 3rd position. Let's see the lap time. The split time for Larissa Geiser. It's 28.957. Not too slow.
No, so I would say this heat looks quite fast. Larissa Geiser really putting up the pace here in the 500 meter. Almost.
And we have 44.590 and 44.757 for Larissa and Nikki.
Pretty good times for the two more of a long distance skaters, I would say. Nikki Nordegraf, also my girlfriend, I know is a little bit in between the sprint and the long distance, but I think it was pretty good 500 for the two ladies, and also followed closely by Paige Dawson with a 45.9. And again,
Liane van Loon.
Yes, I know we talked a lot about it, but also Liane van Loon in the final of the Dublin sprint, and also setting herself in a good position for the overall, I think. Who do you think will be the top contenders for the overall ranking?
Oh, it's not easy to say. Probably Larissa.
Yeah,
She
Larissa
performed very well
good one.
during Gross-Gerau. But it's
hard to say. I think
it's hard to say.
I think Larissa Geiser, Liane van Loon, Gabriela Vargas
Yes,
from
of
Team
course.
Arena Geisingen, and Fran van Hoed is more of a sprinter, I think, but also normally doing pretty good on the long distance. So I think we can also expect to see her out there in the overall ranking. I think that's the 4 girls to really look out for in the overall.
Let's see the time for Liane van Loon. 44.618. Pretty fast time. Close behind Larissa Geiser. Larissa Geiser 7th. And Liane van Loon currently 8th, if I see right. Yeon from Korea with 44.632. 5, also very fast. And we see the next heat.
Letitia Schimek on the inside, also ready to set a good time here in the 500 meter. The time to beat right now is 45.24.
Shun Yu Xue from Power Slide Asia. So in this heat, and Letitia started very well. First in the first corner.
And the nice follow again by the camera here. It's really nice to see that first corner where you can really see the start and the acceleration coming in here for the first lap.
Again, the sight from the infield bell for the last lap. Split time 28.566 for Letitia Schimek. And time 44.293 for Letitia, and Shu Yu Xie with 44.317. With the next heat, with Leonie Imhoff, Flores Michel from Colombia, Luna Diaz, Constanza Jacinto, and Maria Alzate, but only 4 skaters are at the start line. Diaz from Kali skate team.
Leonie Imhoff here winning the start, also putting down a gap to the last 3 skaters of her heat here in the first corner.
Leonie Imhoff in the lead.
Right now in this qualification we also see, like we saw in the juniors, youths and the cadets as well, we see how they really want to go fast for the time, because right now is the time that qualifies them from the next round. Tomorrow we'll probably see a little bit slower races, but more tactical races as well, where they really try to defend the first and second position to go through to quarterfinals, semifinals, and then of course the finals as well.
This will continue until we reach the final.
Yes. And the finals we have on Sunday, so it's a 500 meter competition over 3 days, this one.
So Leonie Imhoff actually qualified with 44.766 in position 16. And now we see Erin Jackson inside from Bonn, Quicksilver World Team, United States, current Olympic champion on 500 meters.
And former world champion on inline as well. So also very interesting to see Erin Jackson skating on a different wheel than most of the others here. I think she chose the MPC, where I see most people right now on the TLTF, probably the fastest wheel. So maybe a disadvantage for her, but she's still doing pretty fast.
And we have Angelina Otto closing up to Erin Jackson. She's drafting behind Erin Jackson now.
Right now it looks like she's building and now trying on the inside for that overtake. And overtaking Erin Jackson here, a pretty good overtake for Angelina Otto, but maybe Erin Jackson will come back here on the inside. Oh, that was a close one, but Erin Jackson with a 44.581. Sorry.
See the slow motion.
Two pretty nice overtakes right after each other there.
In the heats?
In the heats already, fighting for the best times.
Next heat we see 4 skaters. This is heat number 14.
So these ladies right now have to beat the time of 44.766 to go on to the top 20, which makes it to the next round immediately. If they are in for the reportage race, they still have to go for another 500 meter tomorrow morning, as we talked about earlier in this live stream.
One more race to go, but one more spectacular one for us.
Yes.
Meng Shu Lee in the lead, Sugati World Team from Chinese Taipei. And behind her, Maria Cardenas from Inline Club Mittelland. The Colombian lady skating for a Swiss club. And heat number 15. Time to beat currently 44.72 from Martina Pita.
Oh, and another false start in this heat. Oh, it was hard to see who that false start was from, but let's see who gets the yellow card now. It's probably the Dutch skater from Habovo, I think.
It's really very hard.
Yeah, this is the Dutch skater. I think we'll see her get the yellow card right now. Yes, that's what we saw. So Denise Nieuwenhuis with a false start here and the yellow card.
Now off they are.
A pretty close start to the first corner, almost lined up. And then it was Li Xiongqing from Sugati World Team taking in the first corner to get on the front.
The skaters from Chinese Taipei, they show up pretty strong.
Yes, I think they're ready. I think they're really training hard for this year's World Games and using competition like this one with such a high level to really prepare for the World Games. But a pretty close decision down there. Also the skater from Swings on Wings World Team getting the first place and
Fernanda Moncada from Ecuador, 44.972.
But not enough to qualify.
And we have another, another and the last. Heat.
Marine Lefebvre, also a skater who could maybe be in for the overall classification.
Yes, you're right. Racing for Sheer Stokes inline speed. Katarina Kainova for Arena Geisingen Kali skate team. And Franziska Petri from the team Red Wilde Racer. She's skating for the club TSG Aufbau Union Dessau. And I love our cabled camera more and more. Time to beat 44.722. Lefevre and Kainova in the lead now. Bell for the last lap.
And the split of 29.055 for Marine Lefevre.
It's not quite fast.
Let's see if she can maybe hold the speed a bit better than some of the sprinters and get a good enough time for the top 20.
44.844.
Close, but not close enough, sadly.
So Lefevre and Kainova, they have to go to the repechage. And let's tell it again. We have position 21 to 84.